All right, as promised, I am back. I'm gonna show you guys how to put in the fully aluminum radiator. I was wrong. It's not Mishimoto. It is Cold Case aluminum radiators. I have never heard of that brand, but we'll see how it goes. And the orange car just got taken back from a car show, and the front wheels are already dirty. So what I am noticing and am impressed with on this thing is it includes the spots for the trans coolers. I was kind of not expecting that, and it has the spots for the fans, so I got to take the fans off the other one. But let me go get them side by side so I can make sure they're all correct. And I also got to do oil changing, and I got the coolant and the whatnot in that box. But let me go get them. All right, so I got the two side by side, and everything is literally identical to the spots to where the AC condenser goes, the coolant breather tube hose. I mean, everything. I'm pretty impressed, and it comes with new fittings for the trans cooler, which I'm really happy about, because I was kind of, oh, and it's got a nice drain cock on it. Ain't that freaking sick, dude? Okay, I might have to look into getting one of these for mine when the time comes. Huh, ain't that spiffy? All right, well, let me go ahead and swap the fans over. It looks like it's just these two tabs on there, and it slides into this bottom thing, these bottom little things right here. But it's pretty nice, a little bent looking, but I mean, these are pretty freaking spiffy looking, I must say. All right, let me get these things swapped over real quick. All right, so I got the factory fans back on here. They went on just like they should. I got the little fittings that come with it for the trans cooler part of it, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this thing. I gotta take those take the little mounts off for the bottom of it, but then I'm getting ready to put this thing in the car, so let me prop the camera up and put it in this thing real quick. All right, so you're gonna slide it down in here. What's on my hair? Very carefully to avoid anything disrupting it. And then you're gonna set it. You're gonna put your condenser back up in there, up on the little holes it has. Hold on. All right. Get your condenser in place, and then line up your spots for the radiator to sit on, and boom, you put your bolts back in there for the condenser. I left the hoses off just to try to give myself a little bit more leeway with doing this, but it's probably gonna screw me when I'm going for that bottom hose in there. And I don't have my flashlight, but yeah, so you put the bolts on for your condenser, and then now you're gonna start plumbing it back up. I'm genuinely impressed of how well this like slid in there. I was kind of expecting to fight it, but I didn't really have to. So yeah. All right, so now that you got your personal difficulties all taken care of, you now have the new radiator in here, and pretty impressed with it. Let me put the rest of the car back together and let's see how it bleeds. See how long it takes it to bleed this thing down. And I'll show you guys how I bleed my coolant. Curious how different people do it. I've seen different ways done, but I just keep doing the way I've been doing it. So, all right, let me finish wrapping this up. All right, so when you're putting it back together, don't be the dumbass like me and not put your transcooler lines on first. Pop them things in when you can still like move the radiator up and down, because you will not, right there, you will not get them in right there, or at least I could. So I pulled everything back apart, which all I have is these two right here. And then I pulled the radiator up and popped right in. So that's what I've been doing for the last hour. I have gotten zero leeway. So yeah, we're gonna keep on trucking at it now. Finally can move forward with this process. Got it bleeding. I'm gonna let it sit there and do its bubbling thing. No leak. Looks pretty good. This car has got the BTR Stage 1 V2 on it, by the way. But yeah, I'll let you know when it's done and give you an overview of this radiator. Hopefully you can hear that. If not, now I'm going to put it in voiceover. So, and just like that, the car is done. And I think I lost my flashlight out of the deal, so that sucks. But appreciate y'all for watching the install of the cold case radiator, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Also, I had to replace the crank sensor on this car because